Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome back to the live franchise mode series on MLB The Show 25 with the Toronto Blue Jays, your World Series champions, moving into year number 5, which is episode number 11 for the 2029 season. New expectations for the first time throughout all of our seasons, hopefully expectations of the playoffs, the wild card, whatever. After squeaking into the wild card last year with 85 wins and going on to win the World Series, entering our 5th season with Toronto for the first time, there are now new expectations to the highest level that they've ever been at. So thank you for joining us. If you're joining after we've already gone live, you can hop ahead to the, let's say, 3-minute mark. And until then, we'll start welcoming everybody in and getting started on my end of things on the channel. Welcome everybody who's joining so far. A couple of names coming in already, I see, on the YouTube side of things. As I'm just going to go ahead and do the thumbnail and whatnot. Mackenzie, welcome to the stream. Live long and prosper, yes. Love the Vulcan salutes in the chat. Always love getting those in there. I'll go ahead and pull up the depth chart for you. Last episode started off with a victory. And you can see our ranks here as well. Depth chart, yes. So, 2nd overall, which is awesome. 1st in contact, 2nd in pitching, 5th in defense, yes. 13th in power, okay, but then 25th in speed. It's always been an issue for us. I'm glad that our defense has really improved. That used to be pretty low as well. But the speed at 25th is not helpful. Big change last episode, going out and signing Riley Green in free agency. That was the big one. But we'll also recap what else took place last episode in just a few minutes. Like I said, at that 3-minute mark, if you're joining after we've already gone live. So I'll just do my side of things here. Game 5 of the Oilers and the Stars also on tonight. We'll be keeping that one in our rear view mirror, or side mirror, whatever you want to call it. We'll be keeping tabs on it as we go. And we'll be rolling into year number 5 after years 1 to 4 saw us win 74, 83, 79, then 85 games. Last year, we went all the way to the World Series, taking down Cleveland in 3, Seattle in 4, Boston in 7, and then the Phillies in 6 to capture the first World Series in, what was it, did we say 35 years in Toronto? So it was great to not only get that off our to-do list, check for winning a World Series, but the job's not done yet, and we're looking to build on our victory moving into 2029. Let me just do a couple things here. Almost done. I think I might have the Stars taking it tonight in Game 5. I don't know if they can come back and defeat the Oilers. It's going to be, 3 Western Conference final losses in 5 years if they lose? That's going to be really tough on them. But I'm sure a lot of people saw that stat on Gretzky facing the same team in back-to-back years, losing year 1, then winning year 2. Crosby faces the same team, the Red Wings, loses year 1, then wins in year 2. Now McDavid, facing the same team, loses in year 1. Will he win in year 2 against the Panthers if it does indeed end up being the Oilers versus the Panthers? There we go. War Master, welcome to official AGM. War Master's just joined on as a channel member. Welcome. And now we even have community leaderboards as well. It looks like, what's this? This is awesome. I'm just seeing this in the chat here on YouTube. Mackenzie had left a comment, now putting him number 1 on the community leaderboard. So I guess that started now. That's a new thing. A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. Oh, so each stream will have a new leaderboard for who the top 3 of are, I guess, in comments and whatnot. And War Master joining as a channel member, now an official AGM. Thank you so very much. Now that gives a special loyalty badge next to War Master's name, the star. And for those who have the Kyle Wood emoji, those are the ones who have been members longer than 1 month. So sorry, now we're already into the 4-minute mark. I started talking a bit too much about all that stuff, so my apologies. But now we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome, everybody. Thank you kindly, War Master. That is awesome. Jeremy, welcome to the stream. Another one of our channel members. You can see the Kyle Wood emoji next to Jeremy's name. Hi, Data. Looking forward to the 2029 season, as am I. Thank you for joining us tonight here, Jeremy. So that's a great way to start things off. Thank you kindly again to War Master. Excited to get things rolling. And here we are for 2029. So in the last one, the big move was acquiring Riley Green for the outfield. Riley Green, he's spent his entire career in Detroit so far. 1 game with us, so minus that 919 games as a Detroit Tiger, batting about 284, we'll say. 157 home runs, 1,004 hits. He's moved on in free agency at the age of 28, signing a 6-year deal with us at $25.2 million per year. Going to play Diamond Dynasty while watching this. Perfect thing to do. There you go. So Riley Green, it is a tad expensive, but when you think about the last 3 seasons have seen him bat 300 or above. He's always been in that 30 home run conversation. He's a 3-time Gold Glover, a Silver Slugger, a playoff MVP, and in his first game as a Blue Jay, he goes 2 for 2 with with 1 walk. Awesome. So Riley Green, hopefully more to come there in the outfield, and also the speed in the defense, not horrible either. Not elite, but definitely permissible. I don't know. Diamond Dynasty content, I'm not sure. It's tough right now in the way things are crunched right now. I'm barely going to be able to get out enough Islanders, but maybe in the show 26 we'll get back to it. Anyways, Dalton Varsho still there in the outfield, and finishing off in right field you have Justin Crawford. He has the speed, that's for sure. Hopefully the defense continues to grow. Not a bad year in his first season coming over from Philadelphia after we acquired him in the Anthony Santander trade. Then he goes on to face the Phillies in the World Series and defeats them, so well done to Justin Crawford. His first game for us saw him go 0 for 3 there, yes. He signed on for $8.8 million next season, a couple more years of arbitration. A potential 82 overall. If I had to put a preseason guess or prediction, that's what I'm looking for on growth, I think Justin Crawford will have the most growth this season. Scuball, who was, what's the word we can use here? I gotta get a thesaurus out for Tarek Skubal and what he did in the postseason last year with his 50 innings and .8784 whip and 1 ERA, whatever it was. So Tarek Skubal is now a World Series champion, a 3-time Cy Young winner, and it's great to see 2 former Tigers now in Detroit. So Skubal and Green joining in. Got a wedding to plan with the AGMs need to come up for The Bachelor. Yes, for those who can make it to Montreal. All right, quickly going over a few other names here. Alex Freeland coming off of the AL Rookie of the Year last year. He'll be moving into his second year as a J and second full season in the MLB. Yes, very good. Maybe we'll go ahead and look at the lineup here. So Bohm starting at third base. Nolan Shanuel, who ended last season as a platoon guy and then turned into the World Series MVP. Or was he postseason MVP? Or either way, he was one of those MVPs. He's ready to take first base full time, as we were thinking maybe an acquisition of a first baseman, but no, he might be able to be that guy with Vlad DHing, Riley Green there. Bo Bichette, is he going to be our long-term guy at shortstop? We have him signed to that deal, but can he continue to perform? We're going to hope so. It's been a bit up and down. Alex Freeland, of course, as the Rookie of the Year we just mentioned. Any truth the rumor of Montreal getting a baseball team again? I haven't heard anything in my circles. I hope that'll come true one day, but I've not heard anything different than what the last year of information has been. Adley Rutschman in his second year as a Blue Jay as well. Big free agent acquisition, not last offseason, but the year prior. That was a 5-year deal at $18.5 million. Really good deal, I think, in monetarily. Thank you. Yes, welcome aboard, Hobbsy. Thank you for joining. So Rushman's me having his second season as a Blue Jay. Varsho there, 88. Crawford, 82. On the bench, Drew Waters, who's more of a defense guy at 78 overall. Brenton Doyle, who we'd really want to get in here more often than how we have him. He ended the year batting .213. Then in the postseason, he was incredible. But the outfield is pretty full already with Green, Varsho, and Crawford. So Doyle coming in against, righties or lefties. We have him in against lefties right now, We'll see what we can do. Alejandro Kirk as backup catcher. While we can afford him, why not? At $9.3 million. Had a really good year last year, batting .275 in 92 appearances. 92 games, I should say. And Arjun Nimala into his sophomore year last year, had almost 200 at-bats, batting .259. We'll have him as the platoon infielder. We'd want him playing more often, but Alex Freeland was a huge surprise to us. Winning Rookie of the Year, we can't put him in the platoon. Now, when it comes to our rotation, it's been a tough call here, as we have maybe, we have 6 or 7 for 5 spots. Tarek Skubal, of course, is our ace. Jose Barrios had a rough postseason, but a really good spring training to put him back in our good books. Bowden Francis is definitely one who's probably on his way out. He's making $15 million as an expiring free agent, would want upwards of $20 million, I think. So Francis moving out is probably the likeliest scenario sometime this season or after this season. Landon Knack, who, yes, new thing here for Hobbsy, leaderboard. So whoever is, I believe you get XP through comments. and every stream it resets. So the top 3 in a stream will have little things next to them. That's not a me thing, that's a YouTube thing. So I like it. When there's only 2 or 3 people messaging, it's fairly simple. But in those bigger streams that we have, it'll be interesting to see who can have themselves in the leaderboard. So Landon Knack, who was a random pickup from the Dodgers last year, ended up being number 2 behind Skubal for the most valuable pitchers in the World Series run. So Landon Knack definitely has a spot in the rotation. And Trey Savage, who last year in his rookie season didn't have the best numbers, 4.96 ERA. He had a strong spring training to get him the 5 spot, at least to start things off. Ricky Tiedemann was better last year, strong sophomore numbers, but didn't look good in spring training. So he's starting in long relief. And Brandon Birdsell was incredible in spring training, like 0.75 ERA if I'm remembering correctly. So we're going to give him a long relief spot as well to start the year. He was a Rule 5 draft pickup for us in 2026, and he pitched over 100 innings and had a 3.35 ERA. He was good. So you know what? I'm going to say welcome back. 2027, he saw some innings as well. Saw a decent amount. Yeah, excuse me. Now the hiccups are coming. Always early in the stream. Then 2028 spent in AAA. Now 2029 back in the MLB. Drew Rasmussen, Landon Roop, and Andrew Nardi all in mid-relief, Brian Hudson and Harvey Ward in the setup roles, and Emmanuel Clase in the closing role. Last year, 41 saves, yes, but 8 losses, 9 blown saves. He lost his closing role in the postseason to Landon Roop, the 79 overall, who the Giants offered to us in a random throwaway deal and ended up being an incredible pickup for us. So we'll see what happens over the course of the season, but that's how things are starting off. We already saw our lineups as well. Here's our lineup against righties and our lineup against lefties. So Brenton Doyle draws in, which is nice. Crawford's going to try and get some spots, some more at-bats going, and that's about it. So let's get the rest of the season going to kick off year number 5 here in Toronto, the reigning World Series champions. We beat the Dodgers 4-3 in a thriller to start off this season last episode. And I already made all my changes for AAA and AA for who's going to be in the organizations. Now I'll let the team auto-fix the actual lineups to build whatever they want to build. So, for example, down in AAA, yeah, we see it like this. Francisco Cortez, B potential 77-25. Arthur Beck is one guy we want to see growth from. Yeah, we have a decent little pool going for us now. All right, so here we go against the Dodgers to start things off this episode, Game 2 of the season, and Game 1 of this episode. Before we keep on simulating, we'll go through the draft and everything in this episode, so lots to see in the entirety of the 2029 season. Jose Barrios on the mound after his best season as a Blue Jay last year, and of his career, I think. We'll see what happens tonight. Nico Horner leading off for the Dodgers, and he grounds out. Betts flies out, and Ohtani grounds out. Boom against Roki Sasaki, 95 overall. Whee! 2-time Cy Young winner. Here we go. Leadoff single from Alec Boehm. Love it. Shaniel strikes out. Vladdy flies out. Green strikes out. Rooker strikeout. Cassis pop up. Royce Lewis gets a double there for Will Smith to ground out. Bo Bichette, bottom of the second, fly out. Freeland ground out against his old team. Rushman pop up. Zaire Hope, 11th round pick in 2023. I don't know him. He walks. Pickoff pitch. Outman strikeout. Horner double play. Love it. Varsho walks. There you go. Crawford fly out. Bohm fly out. Shaniel fielder's choice. Dan needed a little entertainment for the commute home. Figured I'd drop by to say hi. Let's go, Dan. Hope you're having a safe commute home after a busy day, I would imagine, around this time in the evening. Yes. So we're going to try and get some W's for you here in Toronto to make that commute a little bit easier. I was just watching, what episode was I watching today of Seinfeld? I'm almost done. I'm in season 8. I've been watching it every day at lunch. Today it was... the 3 Japanese businessmen who ended up bunking with Kramer for a little bit. The exotic oranges. Jerry, you're like an orange. Good stuff. Fly out. Ohtani ground out. Rooker strike out. Vladdy ground out. Green fly out. Bichette ground out. There's the 4th inning. Top of the 5th. Cassis ground out. Lewis fly out. And Smith. Oh, solo home run. Just the second hit of the game is a solo home run. And the Dodgers are up 1-0 in the 5th. Hope strikes out, and now we're in the bottom. Freeland ground out, Rushman strike out, Varsho fly out, Outman ground out, Horner ground out, Betts with the fly out. All right, bottom of the 6th, Justin Crawford walks. Got a steal here, thank you. Crawford steals, Bohm, bring him home. Yes, RBI single. That's why we stole that base. GM Data making the call, let's go. Not the Fartman! Yes! Desperado. Fly out, fielder's choice, and double. All right, runners on second and third for Bo to walk and load the bases. It's Alex Freeland against the team that buried him and didn't give him a chance. He won Rookie of the Year, and now the bases are loaded for a ground out. Top of the seventh now. Ohtani strikeout. Rooker strikeout. Berrios is still going strong. Cassis ground out. All right, bottom of the seventh. Rushman lines out. Varsho flies out. Crawford grounds out. Top of the eighth. Lewis flies out. Smith, what? The Dodgers have 3 hits all game. 2 of them are from Will Smith, and both are solo home runs. The 12-cent checks. I'm sure things will pick up for you soon. Oh my goodness, that's terrible luck. Hope grounds out. Outman flies out. Bottom of the 8th, Alec Boehm. Now Will Vest coming in.
Number 31.
Boehm grounds out. Shanuel pops up. Vladdy, you're 0 for 3 on the day. You're 0 for 5 on the year. Double, thank you. His first hit of the season. Riley Green, now would be a great time to get an RBI. Oh, runner thrown out. Green with the double, but Vlad's thrown out at home. Come on. Appreciate for the conversation for the 12-cent checks. Are you on the super terrific happy hour? What are you talking about? All right, top of the 9th here. Do we keep Berrios in? I don't see any reason not to give him at least one mistake. There it is. So good work, Jose Berrios. Thank you. Let's now go to... You know what? Let's give the rookie, not the rookie, the sophomore, Harvey Ward. He's going to have to, well, kind of the rookie, 18 innings last year. If he's going to be a part of our rotation and stick in, well, part of our bullpen, sorry. If he's going to stick in there, he's got to have the big moments. Second round pick in 2026 from New York. Here we go. Mookie Betts walks. Ohtani, there you go. Double. The game was over anyways, I guess. Strikeout, fly out, RBI single, fly out. So, down by 4. Bo grounds out. Freeland, okay, solo home run, nice. Rushman, Tanner Scott comes in now for Rushman, who grounds out. And Varsho grounds out. So, in the end, hey, we lost by 3. Doesn't really mean much. George secretly converts to Latvian Orthodox for his girlfriend. Yes, only have a girlfriend. No! Oh, no. You're George in that one? It's alright, you just gotta get the Kavorka back, man. Oh, wow. If that's what you're telling me, I'm sorry to hear that. Latvian Orthodox. So, 5-2 loss. And now the last game of the series here in LA. Let's sim through it, and it's a 6-4 win. All right, let's move on. Let's get some good feelings. Let's get some good vibes and juices flowing. Oh, okay, I thought you were telling me that that's what happened to you. It's a rare circumstance, but I'm glad that you haven't gone through that. All right. Okay, let's keep in the calendar here. St. Louis series. Oh, it's one of your favorite. Oh, easily one of my favorite episodes. Easily. The Kavorka Jerry, I'm dangerous. 10-1 win against the Cardinals. Love it. And then they want to offer us a trade in the middle of the series. I like that. Okay. Max Wagner at third base. 27D69 for Rich Cortez. Let me guess. Beep it down. 23C63. Yeah, no. 4-2 loss, then a 5-4 win. Houston, they're 1-6. Eesh, 14-2 win. 9-2 win. Let's pause here. We're 6-2. Who's standing out? Just for fun, I wonder. We're 6-2. Riley Green batting .538. Okay. And the rest, everyone else looking good, but just to say, .538. Sheesh. And the pitching. Yeah, everyone looks good here, pretty much. Francis so-so. All right, so now the scouting can start. For the first time this entire series, we don't have a top, 8 or top 10 or top 15 pick. So... It doesn't... Oh, actually, it will show me. Yes, we would pick a 30. We don't have a second-round pick because of Riley Green, I guess. So 30, 111, 141. I'm not doing anything except for discover new prospects and scout position for, 10 out of the 14 weeks. So let's discover some guys. Pitcher West. Pitcher Central. And, Pitcher International. Let's do that. Houston 7-6 win, and Alcala got claimed off waiver. So I signed a guy in free agency, DFA'd him immediately, and he got claimed. Well, then why didn't he get signed? So now I'm gonna get another guy I want to sign a relief pitcher for AAA. Correct? AAA. John Jackson's their closer. We want one more in mid-relief. Yeah, one more in mid-relief. Zeke Logan's a starting pitcher. Yeah, no, the game's not doing this right. A good thing I just caught that. Hold on a second. Desperado. Yeah, Von Costa. Of course, yeah, let's not put him in the rotation. Even though it asks for auto. Charlie Studer, wow, 10 strikeout win. Deep potential, you can stay in long relief. Mendoza and Lara there. Yeah, that works. One more mid-relief would be nice. Because Lara really has a lot of stamina. You go in long relief, even. One more mid-relief. So, I sign him, and then I DFA him, and then he gets claimed. So, let's go a little further down, maybe. Tony Santillan. Yeah, why not? Tony, 1 year, 55 million, right? Yeah, of course. These guys, they have no other prospects going for them, but 1 year, 3 million. There you go. And I will immediately DFA him. Unless I can just move him to AAA. No. Designate for assignment, and we'll come back. How about the AAA rotation? Sorry, AA rotation. No, also weird. These are all starters at least. Relief, relief, closer. Hold on. They had said Desperado twice tonight, each time the song by the Eagles. Yeah, because it was a Seinfeld reference earlier on. That's why. That's why. Okay. Closer Eddie Baroa goes there. Mid relief, long relief. 20 stamina, no. 35. I mean, a long relief for AAA would be nice. Yeah, long relief for AAA would be nice. Sorry, AA. So some guy, unless we can call someone up. The Class A? Yeah, just call up Cal Steven. Move him to AA. We have too many players? Oh, because too many bats? Is that it? Hold on a second. AA. Yeah, they have too many bats in AA. Someone in AA is going to go to single A. But they need 2 catchers there, eh? Do they have only 2 catchers? Ciccone? Yeah, they need those 2 catchers. Who else? Jeffrey Guzman? See potential? Yeah, I guess. Send him to Class A. And there you go. Okay, and scouting's been set. Good, so we're 7-2 to start the year. Athletics, they're finally not up below 500. That's nice. We beat them 7-6. Auto fix there. 7-6 win, 5-2 win, 2-1 win. We're 10-2. So, like I said, new expectations on this team. We're only 12 games in, yes, of course. But we barely squeaked into the into the postseason, then won the World Series. Teams think that we're frauds, we're lucky, whatever. No, we're 10-2 to start the year. 8-1 win. We're down 3-2 here. Bottom of the 9th. We lose 3-2. So that breaks the winning streak there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 11-3. All right, scouting. 2 discovered, 3 discovered, 4 discovered. Let's go from west to east. Actually, hold on. I wonder if there's any crazy guys that stand out there if we look at scout. Hold on. Whoa. Scout prospect. Recently scouted. Any crazy guys here? Unranked 65-99? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nick Coley from Wyoming. But we can scout him we'll scout him at a later time. I just wanted to see if anyone was there. Let's go back to Discover from the east. Okay. Class A, close it out, baby. Yes, sir. 4-3 win. Lance Harrison, AA out 1 to 2 months. Put on the 60. Goodbye. 11-7 loss. Class A, yes. 3-2 win. We're 13-4. I want to see Class A here. How you looking, buddy? Manuel Class A, 8 for 8. Yes, 8 saves, 1.08 ERA. Love it. And the pitchers are looking great as well. Max so-so, but everyone else, Scooball's cool to start, but that's not going to last. Tiedemann looks really good in long relief. Birdsell hasn't pitched yet. Andrew Nardi, 9 1/3 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, 0.00 ERA, and .75 whip. Okay, Andrew. I see you. Even Hudson. Harvey Ward not looking great. All right. Continuing on against the Yankees. 9-4 win. We are 2 games above them. Tampa Bay 6-1 win. Another game. Yeah, they're 12-7. It's very tight in the AL East once again. We'll go to the last game of this series. 6-1 win, 9-3 loss, so we're up 1 now, with the series being 2-1 in our favor. Back to scouting. 4 discovered, nice. Okay, so those guys got discovered. Anyone that's interesting there, recently scouted? Theodore Young from South Korea, yeah, that's my kind of guy. 76, 89, yeah, we'll have a lot to do. First, let's keep scouting. Now, position. Let's start with the starting pitchers from the West. Starting pitchers Central. Starting pitchers International. Let's start with that. 10% scouting. Why 5% scouting per week? This guy's not good at that? Position players, discovery, efficiency. But we finally have money. Maybe I'll fire this guy. Shinji Thrasher. What a name. Hold on. Maybe we can upgrade this now. Staff contracts. Shinji making 81k. Well, I have 81. Let me just save myself the embarrassment here. $81,100 plus 16,700, 97,800. Yeah, just want to make sure. 97,800. We could hire anyone from Robbie Duncan and below. This guy's better in everything. Just pitchers are a bit lower than Shinji. Efficiency's great. Pitchers 72. That's okay. Discovery, position players. I might like Alex Church a bit more. Really high on the efficiency. Lower on the position players is Alex Church, but higher on the efficiency. Lower by 10 on position players, higher by 10 on efficiency. Discovery's the same. Pitchers are higher for Robbie Duncan. Higher pitchers, higher position players, but 10 less. Still 84 efficiency. You know what? I'm going to go with Robbie Duncan. And there you go. Leaves us with $600. Now scouting, Robbie Duncan. Now if I tell you to scout positions, hold on, we have International and Central. If I say scout position, pitchers in the West, 10% per week. Yes, that's what I want to see. All right, so can I even set positional needs? Yes. Let's set these for our turn as we're looking for pitchers. Okay, there we go. So let's do that for a little bit. Last game of the series here against Tampa. We're 3 games up on the Rays. Let's go see this one. Barrios against Bradley on the mound. At Rogers Center. Shandel's getting tired. Batting .293. What a machine. Because no one else plays first. That's the problem. But you know what? I'll give him a day here. I'm going to give him a day off. So Vlad is going to go first base. Shandel, you're going to get a day off. Who can DH today? Doyle is hot. But Kirk's batting, wow, out of 5 at-bats, batting 800. Namala, might be a good chance for Namala here. Let's give Namala a chance. Crawford's hot, so I won't pull him. Green hasn't been incredible. Yeah, just Namala for today. Okay, here we go. Barrios hit by pitch, gets him on base. Great. Pick off, pitch, line out, fly out, pick off, pitch, fly out. Nice. Fly out, strike out. All right, let's fly through it. There we go. 2nd inning. 4th inning, 1 run for the Rays. 5th inning, Brios getting a little bit tired. Let's go through that one. All right, 7th inning now. Brios ready to be pulled at 2.16 ERA. Give him his 1 mistake. Strikeout. There you go. Double. All right, strikeout double. Worth it. Let's go to Birdsell. The guy hasn't pitched yet this year. Ridiculous. Ground out, fly out. He's a machine. Namala's 1 for 2, now 1 for 3 as he grounds out. We're down 1-0. 2 hits on the day against Bradley. Vladdy flies out. Green singles. There it finally is. Bo fly out. India walks. Pick off pitch, single. RBI, single. Walk, single, single. Come on, Birdsell. Strikeout. Good. Let's end it on a strikeout. And now let's go to Hudson, who's been incredible. Double play, that's what we like to see. Bottom of the 8th, Freeland strikes out, Rushman grounds out, Marshall strikes out. Hudson ground out, single, stolen base, strikeout. Great stuff from Hudson. We only allow 2 runs, but here we are with no runs on 3 hits. Will Bradley stay? Yes, he will. Hit by pitch, though, gets Crawford on first. We got to try to steal. Alex Vesia coming in. We got to try to steal. Caught stealing, it happens. Fly out, walk, fly out. So, it was worth it. And we get shut out 2-0 as it's a wash. We win 2 and we lose 2 against the Rays. In Colorado, 6-3 win, 5-4 loss, 7-2 loss, 10-8 win, love it. Barrios bruised leg, keep him active. 11-7 win, very nice. I think I'll keep the same scouting report going, yeah. 17 prospects, Let's do probably 3 weeks, get them all to 30% scouted. Then we'll go from there. 9-1 win, love it. We're 20-8 to start the month of May. What updates do we have organizationally? Vince O'Leary never got it going during April. Tough in AAA. Tough for Pinto down in AA. We've had him for a while now. Adrian Pinto, though, tore it up. Rays and having the Jays number. An even better duo. Tell me about it. Arthur Beck, outstanding in April. Future outfielder. Nice. Lewis Bradbury did well in AA. Struder, yes, he looked really good. Studer. Over in left field, Arthur Beck batting .338. The Floridian first rounder in 2025, who we acquired from the Kansas City Royals. There you go. Love it. Who's our oldest player in the organization right now? So Vladdy from 2015, Kirk and Bichette 2016. The oldest of our players would be, 2024, right? No. Yes? Yeah, it would be. Yeah, 2025. Yeah, sorry. This is MLB The Show 25. Lance Harris never figured it out, eh? All right, anyways, back to business. All right, 20-8. 6-2 wins, 7-5 loss. Brios is back. Tiedemann filled in the interim, and he's been really good. He has been really... Why does it do this? He has been really good. Yeah, let's take out Savage and put in Tiedemann for now. Tiedemann in 13 innings has a 1.38 ERA. Savage in 30 innings is close to 5. Not horrible, but let's just give Tiedemann a chance in the rotation here. Why not? How's everybody else doing? Okay. Class A, 10 for 11 on the saves. 7-5 win, 11-0 win. There you go. Now we're getting the Rays. 6-5 win. We're 24-9. 5 games up on them. The Yankees have fallen below 500 now. The AL East is now starting to struggle. And we'll do this for 1 more week. Cal Steven has been solid in the minors so far this season. Yeah, in the real world. 11-0 win against the Rays. Oh my goodness. We're 25-9. Let's look at the numbers here. Bohm batting .314, Shanuel .333, Vlad .282, Green .330, Bichette .214, he's struggling, Freeland .291, Rushman .291, Varsho .216, he's been cold, Crawford .318. Do we make any changes here? Doyle .339. We gotta bring in Doyle almost against righties. Maybe Varsho comes out and Doyle comes in for a little bit in the lineup against righties. And Crawford's got to find a way in the lineup as well. Vlad up to a 94 overall there, by the way. Could Namala even get a way in against lefties? Let's try it. We're winning enough to try a little bit of some experimentation. Let's try that. I want to get Crawford in full time too. All right, let's give that a few games. 1-0 loss. Ugh. 5-1 win, good. 4-3 loss, 5-1 loss, 10-4 win. Okay, so. We went 2-3 with those changes. All right, now the scouting. So Central, International, and West are done. Let's move the West to the East. Starting pitchers International. Let's move it to closing pitchers International. And starting pitchers Central. Let's move it to closing pitchers Central. No. Relief pitchers Central. Let's do that. All right. 4-1 loss. Rivera out 1 to 2 weeks. Keep him active. Blanco, keep him active. 2-1 loss. Last game here. 9-4 win. Okay, good. Clase close it out. Yes, 2-1 win. The runs have... we're winning, but the runs have dried up a little bit. 3-1 win. 3-1 loss. 30-15. How are we looking now? Doyle 303. Rushman's been cold. Freeland's been cold. Bichette 235. Shanuel's cooled down as well. Let's take out Freeland against lefties. Let's get Namala's eye. Namala's been cold too. Okay, Namala, Bichette switch back. Freeland at second. Who else can play second? No one, eh? Just Namala and Freeland. So Freeland's got to figure it out. Rushman against righties. Let's do a little bit of Kirk against righties. Kirk's batting .353 in a smaller sample size. Kirk against righties for a little bit. And Varsho back in for... Oh, this is tough. All the outfielders have been good. Waters gets moved, maybe. Just no room for him. Doyle's been good, but Varsho's picking it back up a little bit. Let's put Varsho back in against righties. Doyle can stay in against lefties. But I'm going to move him up in the lineup in the order. And for the pitching, Squally, not great. For a super utility guy. True. That might be the move there. That might be the move. I want to just see how things simulate now with those changes. 13-6 win, 3-0 win, 1-0 win. Okay, 6-2 loss, 5-0 win, and a 2-0 loss. We're 34-17, 4.5 games up on the Red Sox, who are at the bottom of the AL East. Now here they are behind us by 4.5 games. They're 8-2 in their last 10. 40 scouted, nice. Only 9 closing pitchers internationally. So let's do relief pitchers then. And 25 of those scouted, good. Okay, 7-2 win, 3-2 loss, 3-2 win. Harvey Ward, keep him active. 2-0 loss. 7-0 win. We're 37-19, ladies and gentlemen, here at the beginning of June 2029. Let's get the organizational update. Alexis Cardenas struggled during May down in AAA. Grant Richardson raked in May. And Sean Adams had really good numbers in AA. Very nice. Class A, finish it off. Yes, sir. 5-4 win and a 6-5 win. From the 10-day. This one the bench. And there you go. 39-19. 7 games up in the Red Sox now. Nice. They're 5-5 in their last 10. Sorry, I wrote to Class A. How you doing, man? 19 saves and 1 blown save. Ward has not been great. Okay. Tiedeman's looking good. Good on Ricky Tiedemann. Up to an 81 overall. Yeah. From 80 to 81. Savage up to 82 to 83. Birdsell 75 to 76. Yeah. Scooball's down. All right. Sorry. And the lineup. Kirk, 282. 250 Varsho. That's nice. Still Bichette at 228, though. All right. Namala coming in against righties. But I'm switching you with Crawford. Here against the Angels, 8-5 win for win number 40 on the year. 11-3 win in Houston, 6-4 loss. 3-0 win, there you go. Barrios gets the win. Nice, 4-3 win, 5-3 loss, 43-21. Scouting now. Okay, good, so East pitchers are done. We'll do one more week of relief pitchers internationally. Now let's start scouting the prospects. Now's the time where we'll refine a little bit more. Look at this guy, Herbert McCall. 89 to 95 potential. Of course, he'll probably have C potential, but just to say 90% scouted. We'll see if he drops it to 30, right? Doubtful, but I'm curious to see what he actually is. Okay, so let's start looking at guys who might be around where we're ranked. Looks at all. Yes. Who might be there close to 30? Ranked 4th in our system, unranked, Boyd Hyde. Yeah, this is the guy we want from Canada. There he is. Who else? Some of those unranked gems. Unranked 8th, Nick Cole. Yeah, from Wyoming. We spoke about him before. Very good. Let's get him scouted up and keep on going. 3-2 loss, 11-3 win. John Means, we beat them 6-3, and then a 7-5 loss against the Yankees. We're 45-23. Knack on the mound for a 5-3 win. 12-3 win against the Phillies. Let's go see this one in the World Series rematch. We're 47-23. The Phillies are 42-29. Scouting good to go. Let's keep scouting those two. Johnny Evans looks good too. Where was Johnny Evans? Oh, Evers. Yes, you're right. Ranked 36 by the league, 86 to 99 potential. Imagine. Let's see what his potential actually is once we get him fully scouted. He looks great. Imagine you're throwing a dart. Oh, 70% scouted, 86 to 99. Wow. Let's see what he actually is. Oh, I wanted to go see that game. I'm sorry. 5-2 win. Sorry, I'm going through it too quickly. 12-1 loss. Whoa. 8-4 win, 7-2 loss. Brios took that loss there. Can I go into 2 weeks? Oh, didn't want to go in. Didn't want to go into that one. All right, well, we're going in anyways. We're first in on-base percentage right now.
Alongside Chris Singleton.
We're down 7-1. Beno. Okay, let's swing just for fun. We're down 7-1. Power swing, and then I'm leaving.
Riley Green, his 15-game hit
First pitch, power swing, and then I'm leaving.
No hits from him yet.
Okay, one more.
So perhaps a little
second pitch,
pressure.
power swing. Oh, we want to get him a hit, that's why. Okay,
Base
contact swing instead. Oh, no, X swing. There you go. Oh, just a little bit late, I found. No, it was good.
Devers throws on to first.
Jays have scored 6 with 2 home runs in the second so far. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Now batting, number 13.
Sim to the end now.
And a 7-1 finish in this one.
Tiedemann takes the loss, sadly. Knocked out the starter in the second. Awesome. Good old Jays. All right, so we won 1 out of 4 against the Red Sox. That was tough. Now they're 4 games back. Yeesh. 7-5 loss, 3-1 win. Okay. Scouting. So this guy was actually... It says 88 to 98. Johnny Evers would be absolutely the guy if he's there at 30. Oh, that's a good point, too. First of a 4-game set, getting the bullpen in there early. Yes. Very good for the Jays. All right, next up, scouting prospects. Guys might be there at 30, and then some unranked gems for our late picks. 28-20. 65-99. It'll take too long to scout him. 72 to 90. I mean, it wouldn't be impossible to scout those guys, but... There's a first baseman. Dustin Waite, Xavier Bauer. From the Netherlands. How long to scout him? 35% per week? Yeah. Where's that first baseman? Oh, Dustin Waite from Pennsylvania. He would be 35 per week. It's not worth it. Oh, what was the stash? Ooh! Dominique Estrada. Beautiful. 35 per week. 5 no. Don't bother. Alright, back to everybody. Unranked. 88. No, let's... Guys who are ranked by our scouts, but not by the league. Look at those NRs. NR, we have him scouted. NR in the league. Gom, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us for the 5th year of our Blue Jays rebuild, which has seen us win 1 World Series so far. Alexander Carrasco, 53. 76 to 96. Rank 104 by the league, 56 by our scouts. Percy Rubel, 19, 6'5". All right. Jays have scored as many runs tonight as they did in their 6 games. Yeah, that series against Texas was really something on both sides. Anybody else here? Unranked. I'm kind of going heavy on the starting pitchers this draft, I think. Vance, yeah, they love those beards, eh? The beards, the stashes, love the generated guys. Unranked 75. Theodore Young, yes, I wanted to get him scouted. One more, let's go backwards now. Unranked by our scouts, yes, but ranked by the league. No good. 134. No, I want guys who are ranked by our scouts, but not by the leagues. That's a rare one too, glasses. Nope. Sorry for taking longer here. That's just how it is at the end of the scouting. Then we'll get the draft going, and then we'll be excited to see who we end up selecting and what their actual potentials are. We need some high-end pitching, I think, this draft. All the NRs. NR. My eyes can't do this. Unranked. 200. Okay, now we're getting into the numbers. Unranked, but 197, no good. Unranked, but 187, no good. Unranked, but 184, no. I probably could have just sorted by team rank, actually. I should have done that. That's what I should have done. Team rank. And then now let's see who's unranked by the league. Okay, he's done. Sorry, I'm all over the place. He's scouted. Any other NRs for gems that we are scouts picked out of the rough? Unranked 77, Carmen Vesperis, 65.92, Puerto Rico, high stamina, probably bumping up the overall. No, we'll be okay. Unranked 89, Jose Ruiz. All right, there's our guy. Whew, that took long. Okay, another week. KC, 4-3 win against them. We're 51-27. 6-0 win against the Twins, who are below 500. Then they beat us 1-0 and 6-0, of course. Big series here against the Red Sox. 6-5 loss. 4-2 loss. No, the generated faces are great. 18-year-old with a beard like that. Back-to-back losses against the Red Sox. We got to go in and see this game, hopefully for a big win. Organizational update. Brad Stu has to bounce back. Edinson Paulino swung a hot bat. Lewis Bradbury looking good in AA. John Jackson looking good as AAA closer, it looks like. Nice. That guy got DFA'd, right? That guy that we had signed? Who was that again? Oh, no, we didn't sign anybody. Wait, no, we signed one. It was the relief pitcher? And he was like a 70? I mean, what happened to that guy? The guy that we had signed. The guy who plays for Cincinnati in the real world. He was like a 71 overall. Did he stick around? Did he get claimed? Did he drop an overall? Yeah, I don't know if the XP system works that much, really. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, let's go see this game against Boston. Landon Knack on the mound. Or wearing those Canada Day jerseys. Is it July 1st? Here at Fenway Park. Landon Knack has been hot. Very good. Shanuel. Same thing as before. Let's give him a break. We'll swap Vlad to first. And we'll DH. Bichette's been hot. Really? Alright, here's his chance then. Bichette's been hot. Actually, you know what? Namala will come out. He can go to shortstop. And DH will be... Doyle comes in. And hey, now Varsho's cold. So Varsho out as DH. Let's get Rushman in DHing then. Sorry. Kirk can DH. Okay. Let's play ball. Here we go. First inning. Second inning. Third inning. Fourth inning. 1-0 Jays. Fifth inning. 1-1 game. Who's the 182? Someone down here. Is it Waters? Yeah, it's Waters. Sixth inning. Bello's still in there. Seventh inning. Knack is still there. Ground out, ground out, ground out. Eighth inning now. Vladdy 0 for 3, make it 0 for 4. Green grounds out. Crawford singles. Got to steal second. Yes, sir. Freeland, bring him home. Strikeout. Bottom of the ninth. Knack is tired. He did a great job through 7 innings. We got to give a chance now to... We're not going to give a chance, but just got to... We'll turn to Hudson now. Down to a 76 overall for some reason. I guess the numbers, whatever. Let's go, Hudson. Here we go. Single from the pinch hitter. Former Blue Jay, Gabriel Moreno. Pick off pitch, fly out, single, pinch runner, there it is, RBI single, walk, and Hudson, you're a bum.
Now pitching for
Rasmussen.
Toronto.
There you go.
Number 57.
Bring them all home.
Drew Rasmussen.
4-run 8th inning, and we're going to
Now
lose against
pitching
the
for
White
the
Sox
Red
again.
Sox. Number
Ground out,
24.
ground out. We have 7 hits all
Aaron
night. There you go.
Whitlock.
7 hits in 9 innings. What an embarrassment of a series. Now we're only 2 games up on Boston as they sweep that series. 10-2 loss, 7-6 win, 8-5 win, thank goodness. Big deal here. The Padres want to send us Austin Hendrick, who's hot. He's hot, batting .221, for 3 of our prospects. Not great prospects, but 3 of them, no way. 54 and 33, still just 2 games up on the Red Sox. Yeah. Let's go, Clase. Close it out, baby. Yes, 4-3 win and a 3-1 win. All right, 56 and 33. Scouting now. Good. Yeah, hopefully, that could be interesting for us. Definitely. Glasses from the South Korean gym. Last week of scouting now. Do you just scout the position again of starting pitchers or what? MLB ranking. Who might be there at, pick 100? Hot like one of those wizard tip calculators. Those are hot! I just saw the episode the other day where he's in Florida with the Cadillac. Come, Jack, take a ride. You haven't been in a Cadillac before? I've been in them hundreds of times. Thousands of times? I've been in a Cadillac thousands. Does this guy, maybe this guy ends up being there. Bobby Nomo. Clement with 5 RBI in the inning. Woo! And Doggy, welcome to the stream, one of our channel members with those Kyle Wood emojis. One of the perks as a channel member. Welcome aboard. Jack Klompus. All right, scout prospects. So that's it for starting pitchers, I guess, for ones who are in the top 100, but we want to see beyond the top 100. This guy, we already have him ready to go. Get the milk for these prospects, that's for sure. Lewis Frazier. Yeah, we'll go scout Lewis Frazier. There we go. From Michigan. DMs? Hold on. Doggy DMs? Let me see this. Yes. Yesterday at 1 in the morning. I'll have to answer you. Sorry, Doggy. Hey, Patch, welcome. First stream. Not a fan of baseball, but I'm here. You know what, Patch? I was the exact same. Maybe not totally not a fan, but casually fantasy baseball max. I got into it watching 2BC play it way back when, and now here I am doing my own series. So if you enjoy franchise mode, I'm sure you'd enjoy this. Stick around for a little bit and ask questions. We'll help you out. If I'm ever lucky enough, says Dante, another creative player, I'm going with Jack Klompus, defensive defenseman. I love it. A stingy defensive defenseman. Amazing. Hobbs, I don't remember the exact specifics. I need to rewatch the video, but there's a gap in regards to the draft. How do you mean? Like in the picks? Yeah, from 30 to 111. Is that what you're saying? Happy to have you though, Patch, yes. Thousands of times. The Cadillac. Unranked 107. Sean Brubaker might be interesting, actually. Yeah, let's scout him. Oh, between potential and overall. Ooh, sorry, Hobbsy, what are you referring to? A gap from what video? You're saying from my guide video? All right, here we go. Against the White Sox, we're at 51 and 39 at the time. We beat them 6-2. We sweep the series in Chicago. Nice. Kansas City, 3 games here on the road. 5-4 win, 3-1 win, 9-3 loss. O'Neal Cruz going back to the Pirates from the Chicago Cubs. So that he was in Pittsburgh. He went to Chicago, I would assume as a free agent, and now traded back to the Pirates for Tyler O'Neill. Okay, whatever. Feel free to think about him there, Hobbsy. And Carmen Ladzinski. Really O'Neill, the big one, going back there. So O'Neal Cruz back to Pittsburgh. All right. How about that? Welcome back to him. Big 4-game series here against the Yankees. Yes, we're up 13.5 games, but let's keep it a nice big gap. 3-2 loss, 9-6 win, 6-2 win. Nice. And now here's the draft coming up. Here we go. 2029 draft. A lot of guys that we can have pinned. Yeah, these guys are not going to drop to us, but why not? All right, now for team rank. Guys who we've scouted, especially. Ernest Trent, I don't know. Nick Coley, maybe, yeah. For an unranked guy later on, sure. Lewis Frazier, maybe. But what's with, like, Havsey? No, it's a new thing that YouTube has done now. For every stream, the leaderboard in the chat gets reset. So every stream there'll be a new one. Can you stop on McCall for 2 seconds when we get back? Where was McCall? McCall. Where did you see him? Here. Herbert McCall from New York. Really high stamina. Crazy stats for a guy to go number 1. I wonder what his stats will actually be. We'll see. Anyways. Where are some of those other gems? Where are unranked gems and all that? Yeah, Percy Rubel. Theodore Young. This guy, Jose Ruiz, good. No. No. Bobby Nomo, maybe. Any Bobby N makes you think of Bobby Newport. So there's 95 max potential and 74 max overall. So there's a gap of 21. Oh, I see. So he's actually 89 potential. His overall will be 68. Oh, the max gap is 21. Interesting. There's always a gap of 21, or it's a max gap of 21. So if his max potential is 95... And then if he ends up being in the 89, the low side of that would be a 68. Is that what you're saying? We're back. Okay, let's get at the draft now. I'm not up on the science of it all. Okay, I get it. The draft is always time for a sip of water. Here we go. Houston picks first, and with the first overall pick, they will be selecting Alex Asuncion. Alex Asuncion. And he's ranked 4th by the league, 3rd by our scouts. Starting pitcher going first overall to the Houston Astros, huh? It's alright, I think we get it. Get it enough. 2nd overall pick, it's going to be Chris Lopez, ranked 5th by the league and 11th by our scouts. Left fielder from Washington. Let me guess, the guy ranked 1st is going to drop to us at 30, right? And 3rd overall, it's Roger Gomez Phelps. Ranked 9th by the league and 15th by our scouts. 3rd baseman going to the Angels. All right, here we go. Sim to our next pick. Where did he end up going? He went 17th. Wow. So who else did we have pinned out here? Well, no, it's not that because he's not ranked first. It's not central scouting. He could be ranked first and end up being a bust, like how we've seen in previous years. The rank 1 guy drops to us at like 8 or 9 or 10, and he ends up having C potential. So it's not that like central scouting ranks him first. It's just like a general MLB rank type thing. And there Garrett Trent went. Yeah, still lots of good players for us here at pick number 30. So we could go for Boyd Hyde. The thing is, we don't pick again until 111. So, now actually it's got to be Johnny Evers, we had said, right? Yeah, this is an easy slam dunk pick. Yes, we're interested by Boyd Hyde, but look at the difference here. 88 to 98 potential. I don't know why he's ranked 5th by our scouts and this guy's ranked 4th. If Boyd Hyde is still available, we'll take him. But Johnny Evers from Ohio with the 88 to 98 potential, 21 years old, 58 to 68 overall. Watch him have B potential max, but I hope it's A. But then, it'll be C, right? But Johnny Evers is the easy pick. 70% motivation to sign already. Fingers crossed for other guys being around later on. Yeah, Evers, I gotta say, he does scare me a little bit. But 88 to 98 at pick 30, I think it's too good not to. The stamina being a little bit higher might pump the overall up. But I'm willing to take the risk here on Johnny Evers. Boyd Hyde, same thing with his stamina. His velocity is higher, though. All right, Johnny Evers, welcome to Toronto from the Ohioan coming up north. Johnny Evers drafted at pick number 30. Who's still out there? Still a few guys. But yeah, a lot of guys go between 30 and 111. Looks like a project because he's already 21, could be a lower overall, but worth the gamble. Yeah, for the potential, I think it's worth it. Yeah, starting pitcher. SP means starting pitcher. So I was looking more for a starting pitcher with that first pick. There's more guys who we just know. I don't mind taking best player available, but it's got to be someone we know about. Percy Rubel goes at 55. Okay, actually, we can't wait. We got to make the pick here. 35 seconds. So Nick Coley, Lewis Frazier, Theodore Young. We pick again at 141. We go closing pitcher, 80 to 95 potential. Or Nick Coley, guaranteed 73 to 88. He's 18 as well. Ranked 30th in our system versus ranked 45th in our system. Take Teddy. Take the closing pitcher. It's more the organizational need, probably. Yeah, okay, we'll take Teddy then. The South Korean closing pitcher. And hopefully Nick Coley's still there, yes. We need to find Boyd went to. Yes, we'll find that out at the end. So Nick Coley's still around. Very good. That's a fantastic break for us. Nick Coley, welcome to the team. Starting pitcher. Hopefully, fingers crossed for B potential. It could be C, but we got to, at this point in the draft, just see what we can do. Next pick now at 171, our second to last pick. Don't have much left ranked. So now it's just taking guesses here. Frank Piedra, 64 to 89 potential, guy like that. Highest potential we see. 75 to 99, but that's too much of a risk. 77-95, Vincent Ha. Another South Korean. Yeah, why not? Vincent Ha. And with our last pick, that's the end of the draft? Why don't we pick a 201? We're not allowed to pick a 201? Why not? Anyways, we said where Boyd went. Boyd. Hey, look at you. He was there. Oh, I was looking at last names. Boyd Hyde. Too bad. So we would have taken Boyd. Instead, we take Theodore Young. I'm sure that's still good, but that would have been our pick for sure. Our fourth-ranked guy in our system. Oh, that's too bad. And he goes to Boston, of course. All right, so there's the draft. And now here we go against the Yankees. We won 2. We lost 1. Let's end off the series here before the All-Star break. Up by 5.5 games on the Red Sox. Let's get one more divisional win here with Jose Barrios on the mound. Of course, the Red Sox. Yep. Here at Yankee Stadium. Barrios. Now, last break before All-Star. Last little break before the All-Star break. That's what I'm trying to say. Rushman can get back in. Bichette batting 261. Namali, you're cold, man. Doyle 273. Varsho has the star next to his name. Crawford's been cold and he's tired, so I'll give him a day off. Kirk can DH. Bohm is cold and tired. Freeland. This is where we'll put Namala in. At second base instead. And Waters, who else is tired? Can I get Waters in here? Probably not, eh? Alright, let's play ball. Here we go. First inning, second inning, third inning, fourth inning. Scoreless after 4. Fifth inning, Barrios dealing. Keep it up. McGill, there we go. Allows 5. There's the inning that we were waiting for. Sixth inning, sorry. Rushman single, Vlad single. Green walk to load the bases. Doyle with a single to score Rushman. 2 RBI single. Then pop up, a double, RBI double. Then runners safe. Doyle scores. Kirk scores. Wow. Okay, so 5-run inning. Awesome. Ground out, fly out, ground out. 7th inning now. Pitching change again. The guy who we had tried. So we signed Alcala. He was dead in free agency. And then we DFA him, and Yankees pick him up. But a 6.6 ERA. Bohm grounds out. Rushman walks. Vladdy single. Green 3-run home run. Yes, that's what you get for taking Alcala. 3-run home run. Welcome, Real Deal Prime. And that's going to be a now 8-0 lead for us in the 7th. Now, Doyle pitching change. Yup. Fly out. Namala walk. Kirk ground out. All right, Aaron Judge walks. Off pitch, fly out, strike out, single, ground out. 8th inning now. Varsho walks, Bichette strikes out, Bohm fielder's choice, Rushman grounds out. Bottom of the 8th, Brios still out there. Ground out, fly out, walk. Pick off, pitch, ground out. 9th inning, Vladdy will walk. Riley Green, home run his last time up, strikes out against Jake Cousins, who's exhausted. 74 overall with no energy. Brenton Doyle singles. Arjun Namala double play. All right, can it be? I won't say it yet. Aaron Judge fly out. Brandon Lowe strikeout. Dominguez single. Pick off pitch. And it didn't say anything. But we win 8-0. Complete game shutout for Jose Barrios. Giving up only 4 hits over 9 innings. Striking out 5, walking 2. What a game from Jose Barrios. Oh, we love it. We love it. We love it. Complete game shutout. CGSO. Yes, sir. 11-4. And now is Barrios with another win over the Yankees. All right. And we have a player in the Home Run Derby. Always love the Home Run Derby. Now this year at Chase Field. Who made it to the Home Run Derby? It is Riley Green with 24 home runs at the All-Star break, batting .305. What a free agent signing. Riley Green. Melendez is out here. Wow, 79 overall Melendez. And Ohtani has how many home runs here? 28. Huh. Acuna 99 overall over in Seattle. Berger. Yeah, he grew to A. I didn't. That's true. He had B88, now he's A90. Let's try and finally win one of these home run derbies. I think I've won one ever since the show. What, 23? Riley Green, let's go, buddy.
Welcome. Let's get right.
Yeah, let's get right to business. Next user batter. Here we go. So, what does he need here? Top 4 advance. Currently, the top 4 is 25, 21, 18, 15. At least 16 we're hoping for here.
Now batting.
Perfect, right off the bat on the first one.
Green.
Bad pitch, come on. Early. I only swing in like the home run derby, so I gotta get used to it. Perfect again. Love that vibration of the controller and hit that perfect. Nice. Not good enough though. Yes, sir. Oh, pulling them.
2 minutes. Start now on the clock.
I always use power swing for the home run derby. Square. Oh my goodness. Why are these not going? Why are these not going? Why are these not going? I'm getting really good timing.
Oh, that's a monster home run.
Do you not have the power? Come on, this is an embarrassment.
Just 1 minute remaining.
How are these not going? Okay, I'll try some X swings here. That got sent to the moon. The foul. Okay, that was a perfect.
Out of here.
I'm dead anyways at this
30
point.
seconds left.
4 home runs.
Another home run.
And these are X swings. And they're still barely going.
No question about that one. There's number 7. The bonus round has begun. That's 3 in a row now.
378,
Number
okay.
4 in a row.
Can't afford to miss these. Yes. We're still in it, Riley.
Another home run.
We're still in it, Riley. Come on, no. These are good. I'm getting good timing. And that's it. Goodbye.
Let's see.
And Acuna wins it. So he would have needed at least 17 or 18 home runs to make it. Then Acuna got 25. Okay, that wouldn't have happened. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it makes sense that 99 overall wins it.
Home Run Derby champion, Ronald
hit the longest
Acuna Jr.
Confirm restarts. Oh, why would that be the first thing you can click? Confirm restart.
Welcome.
Okay, so in this new reality, someone else won. Whatever. Can I see who won? No way. Let's make sure it wasn't Riley Green. No. Where's Ohtani or Acuna? No, he didn't win it now. Sorry, Acuna, I took it away from you in this universe. Ohtani... Home run champion? Nope, 2026. Home run derby winner, 2029. All right, Ohtani won it now. All right, the universe has changed things. All-star voting, how we looking here? Christopher Sanchez is leading the way. Barrios has some votes, as he should, with his 2.79 ERA. Come on now. Jojo Romero, he's up there. Manuel Clase, yes, with 31 saves at the top. Catcher, first base Vlad. Bregman, sorry, I was looking for wrong guy. Josh H. Smith. Bowman's down there. Riley Green up there, yes. Crawford has some votes, good. DH Vlad. Okay. Let's see who actually makes the All-Star game now. The Reds want to offer us something. Drew Rasmussen. I like Drew Rasmussen. For Jose Leclerc, who's 35B79. It's got to be a good package here. I like Rasmussen a lot. And Tyler Gentry. Or Gentry? 30C71? No. Sorry. Alright, All-Star game. Let's see who made the All-Star game now. Waters for a super utility? Yes, I think we do visit that by the deadline for sure. Or during this All-Star break. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, so Barrios second as the starting pitcher. So Sanchez the starter, but Barrios right behind him. Vlad starting at first base, Green starting in left field. So we have two starters. And on the bench, anybody else? Jonathan Clase. Former Blue Jay Jonathan Clase is an All-Star, batting .241. Huh? What has he done to be considered an All-Star right now? Batting .241 with 5 home runs, 17 stolen bases. How is he an All-Star? Huh? Oh, they need a rep. Oh, that's why. He's their best? Ouch. Okay, so we have 2 representatives there. Clase as well. So we have 4 Blue Jays representing at the All-Star game. Very good. NL defeats the AL. Futures. Data sign draft picks. Here we go. All right. So Johnny Everett's already very interested in signing. Let's get him down at the lowest we can go. Declined. That's fine. Anyone else very interested? Vincent Ha at 60. But let's get these guys scouted a little bit. Well, they're both motivated. Okay. Nicoli. 59. No. Declined. That's fine. All right. Finalize. And here we go. Data sign draft pick again. Hold on. Johnny again. Down to 72%. Still declined. Really. Vincent Ha. Let's keep getting him scouted. Nicoli 72 to 87 potential looks like in the end. 67% interest. Declined. What? Okay. Sure. Votre indépendance vous fait admirer. Whatever that means, sure. Well, I know what it means, but whatever that purpose was. Happy to help. Trade blocks. All right. Super utility, guys. Doesn't say anywhere about secondary positions, eh? Christian Campbell. Yeah, we've been thinking about Christian Campbell before, but from the Red Sox, we're having a good year. Why would they have him on the block? I don't know. But I mean, if they want to trade him, but still, he's probably too good to be on the bench. It was your fortune. Oh, that's why. Your independence... vous faites admirer, like some things it's hard to try, like it's admirable, it gives you admiration. People admire your independence. Willie Castro again on the Red Sox though. Exactly. Others admire your independence. That's what I was trying to say in a more complicated way. Anyways, Kyle Manzardo, we had him in Blue Jays. Expos. Brett Wisely, second, third, short, and outfield. That might be the guy. Good against lefties as well. We've been thinking about, we thought about him before. Brett Wisely might be it. Who else? Brett Wisely. Could go for someone higher end like Willie Cash. I don't want that contract. Eesh. Don't want that contract. Sorry, Willie. Jacob Wilson, no. Christian Campbell would be great, but I'm not sure why the Red Sox are wanting to move on from him. Nor would they want to trade with us, right? So I think unless we go to the player finder or something, Brett Wisely would be the guy. I mean, we've had good history with the Giants trading with them before. Drew Waters would get it done straight up. Similar money being exchanged both ways. Or do we look in player finder? He's clutch. He's good against lefties. His defense is not bad either. Let's not break our heads. This is a good deal. Let's take the deal. Drew Waters, and we can take something back. Not really, eh? It would be pretty much straight up, which I don't think I mind. But still, B potential 79 versus C potential 79. I get that's why the value is more on our side, but then we can't add anything. Anybody we can toss into this deal? This guy's down in single A. Cesar. Let's go back over here. Chacon, how are you doing in double A? Batting 200. And you, batting 178. Awesome. You have a catching prospect? No. Everyone's cold at catching, the catcher position. I wouldn't hate a quick player search. Okay. Let me just see what we'd figure here if we did go through with this. Tony Blanco Jr. So if we throw Tony in there, who's playing double A, I got a double A first baseman back. Yeah, we can do this here. Robert Escobedo comes back the other way. They're really good in AAA right now, so that makes sense for why we got some more value here. We'd have to, we'd swap Blaze Jordan down. Lane Gonzalez, another guy that we have going in the system. But nice to get one more. Or we take Corey Shibuya, first round pick in 2027. Oh, this guy's better. Defense not as much, but alright, you know what, Hobbsy? I hear you, and I was gonna do the player search, but I think this is it. I think this is it. We're gonna go through a lot of possibilities just to say Waters for Wisely, I was saying so. To throw in Blanco and get an upgrade to go to Escobedo, I think this is the move. So as much as I would say, okay, we could explore, he's on the block. It makes sense for a lot of different reasons. He's cold. They want to move him. He's utility for us. They need an outfielder of some sort. That's true. We traded Matt Wallner to the Giants as well. He's been batting 285, so that makes perfect sense for why they did that trade with us too. Let's do it. Thank you, San Francisco. Our third trade in the last couple of years with them. Third or fourth even. Dustin Mail in the trade block. So now at first base, we'll have Gonzalez and Escobedo in AAA. Jordan, I'm going to send you to AA. Play with TJ Jensen. Or one of these guys should even move down to single A. 3 first basemen. I mean, they need the bats, whatever. There's our one move. Welcome to Toronto, Brett Wisely, and you'll be in utility for us. We'll see how we use you. He's been in San Francisco's entire career. Wow. All right, there's our one deadline move, as we're quite confident in our team, or at least quite impressed by our team, I suppose. Oddman, welcome to the stream. Here comes a 3-game series against the Red Sox. Game 1, 5-2 win. Thank you very much. Jacob Young going to the Rays. That's not good for us. Look at that speed in the outfield especially. Jacob Young going to the Rays for Dexter Strickland and Theodore Noble. All right, 5-2 win, followed by a 4-3 loss. Let's see if we can get this one and take the series, take that 1 game plus. 76% Johnny Evers. There we go. He signs on. 76% interest. We have a lot of money here. 81%. 81% you decline. 87% Nick Coley signs. Yeah, I sure hope so. We have so much money in our allocation. Oh yeah, I can't offer him again. He wants 284. He wants 492. Man, there's going to be so much left over. Theodore Young signs on. There we go. We'll get all our guys. 4-1 win. There you go. 5-0 win. And how? I'll give you all the way to 92% interest. Offer declined. What a joke. 10-5 loss, 9-5 win. Here we go. 98% motivation to sign. Welcome, Mighty Joe Maple, one of our channel members, of course. A pleasure to see you, sir. 98% now he signs. Vinny, what are we doing, man? Vincent Ha on board. And that's it. All of, what, 4 or 5 of our guys all signed? Great. Okay, 4 to win. Kyle Tucker going to the Rays as well. Oh, no, that's not good for us. Kyle Tucker off to Tampa Bay. Batting .291 right now for Trevor Harrison, B78-23 pitcher, and Junior Caminero, B82-25 third baseman. Not the craziest price to pay, but still. Okay, 4-0 loss, 2-1 win. Theo Gillen, B79-23, off the Diamondbacks for 3 pieces. 3 C potential guys for a B potential 79. Okay. 2-1 win, 8-6 win. Today is the trade deadline here against the Rays. We're now 52-54. They're trying to make a push. We're 6 games up on the Red Sox, 16.5 up on the Rays. Final trade block. Yeah, more of those same guys. No one really new coming in. Starting to feel like we need another move. I don't know, what would it be though, right? Our pitching has all of our pitchers have been great. Maybe in long relief. Maybe in long relief. Even in AAA, Von Costa could always come up. Yeah, Von Costa is ready to be called up at a moment's notice. Setup has been struggling, but the bullpen for the most part has been good. Yeah, Rays being under 500 makes me feel better, yeah. Doggy says go for Wilson. Jacob Wilson, nah, I don't know. Batting .224. We already have crowded infield, Freeland and Bichette and everything. Yeah, great record right now. Knock on wood. Maybe some sort of relief pitcher, but... Sorry, you can't look at position. Maybe a relief pitcher. Brustar Gratterall, 78 overall, 3.34 ERA right now. Making $6 million. Randy Rodriguez. He's looking good, actually, Randy Rodriguez. Yeah, well, we already have Namala, we have Freeland, we have Bichette. It'll be tough. Suit fittings went well. Thank you for asking, Mighty Joe. Yeah, went well. Picked out the tuxedo. Went with my dad, my brother, one of my groomsmen. The problem is my other 2 groomsmen are in the States, so I have to try and get their dimensions some other way. Tyson Miller's looking good, but there has to be someone better than that, no? Some sub-500 team. Maybe the Tigers, the Twins, or the Astros, the Angels. Tigers, Twins, Astros, Angels. Some sort of free agent. Sorry, relief pitcher. Orioles. Matsui. 30 saves on the year. That's what a deadline team kind of does. Yeah, Matsui could be the guy and put him in a setup role. Matsui could be the guy. Who else have we said? Tigers? Ryan Walker, Chris Bubic, I don't know. Who else we say? Twins? No. Angels, Matt Brash, former Blue Jay. Right. A data portrait engraved on the inside of the jacket, right? Yes, obviously. Yeah, that was a given. Yeah, Bubic is interesting. But would cost a lot more at 89 overall. I think the Royals are doing well. What else have we said? Nationals, Cubs, Reds, Brewers? No, yeah, the Tigers aren't doing well. Matsui's really speaking to me as an expiring free agent. A guy that we know well. We've seen him in the division and everything. 54 saves last year. Reliever of the year last year. Yeah. Matsui's really speaking to me. Maybe we could move out Hudson, who's been struggling, and will be an expiring free agent. You probably let him walk anyways. And who else? Harvey Ward, I wouldn't want to move. What else could we do for you? What do you want? No trades found, of course. What could we do for you? Rich Cortez would get it done. Pango, Dennis. Blaze Jordan, good old Blaze Jordan. Cal Steven, close. Stefanik, close. Rivera, close again. Pinto, yeah, Pinto. I'm ready to cut the cord on Pinto. I forgot how we got him, but it was one of our trades in year 1, I think. And he's never really worked out for us. 28, C71. I'm probably letting him walk anyways this year. Gene Pinto and Brian Hudson off to the Orioles for Yuki Matsui. Yes, this is the move, ladies and gentlemen. I like this one a lot. Thank you, Baltimore. And there we go. Welcome, Matsui, and we'll put you in the setup role right away. That's the type of move that we needed to make, I think. Matsui in the setup as a lefty as well. Yes, 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 yes. So, Hudson, thank you for your time here in Toronto. And we wish you the best in Baltimore. And those will be our 2 moves. Down the depth chart. So first in contact, second in pitching, 5th in defense, 9th in power, but 27th in speed. Yeah. Can we do contract extensions right now? We could. Francis has been really good. Like, what would he want, right? He's 32, he wants $20 million. For 5 years, 15.1. Ward, yeah, he's one of our prospects. I'd almost go 6 years just to get him way cheaper. Bowden Francis. What do you think? Do we sign Bowden Francis after what he just did this year? 3.04 ERA, 11 quality starts so far, 1.9 wins above replacement. Francis has been really good. Do we give him the 6 years at $80 million? I'd be more in the 4-year range, but that makes him want 16.4 per year, as opposed to 13.6. That is the problem. Who replaces him if we pass? Vaughn Costa, someone in our system. It's tough. We have a lot of pitchers in our system. If Francis is out, Savage could slot right in up to an 84 overall now. And then down in AAA, Vaughn Costa's ready to go at an 82. Zeke Logan's going to be coming up the system. Do we let him walk? Or I don't want to even trade him for value right now. ROI, but we're trying to get a World Series here. Alright, we'll wait on the extension then. How about Brenton Doyle? He's 30, so I don't mind giving him 5 years as much. Doyle's been really good. He might continue to platoon for us. Can we afford to pay a bench guy $15 million? Batting .276 this year. Brenton Doyle has found a resurgence. I wouldn't mind trying to get Brenton Doyle. I don't know. That was might be Landon Knack you're thinking of. You're saying yes to Doyle? Is that yes is too much, or yes to let's go after him? Brenton Doyle. Oh, IRL? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm going to say, what do you say, 6 years, 85. Length is good, salary too low. 6 years, 86. Even if it doesn't end up working out, just have him signed on. 14.7 per year. 6 years, 89 million. All right, 6 year 90, back that number I was thinking. Still wants more. Sign Doyle and play him more. I mean, with Varsho moving out soon-ish, be nice to have him. 6 years, 91. 6 years, 92. I don't want to play around with this in free agency where it's interest and whatnot, and then he's going to free agency. I'd rather just get it done now where we can offer him a bunch of contracts on the same day. 15.7 per year, that's what he wanted. 94.5. Brenton Doyle, welcome back. All right, Ricky Tiedemann now. He's going to stay in arbitration. He's making $780K right now. Yeesh, yeah, money's going to be tough this next year. Money's going to have to get freed up somewhere. The longer, you're not getting longer. You're going to arbitration if you have to. 2 years, yeah, you're going to arbitration. 1 year, 10 mil. No, that's too crazy. 9.1, 9.5. No, goodbye. You'll see you in arbitration. Shanuel's going to free agency. So if we want to keep him, we got to sign him. He's 27. He always wants 12.8 unless it goes really long term, so it doesn't change too much. Security is nice. We have first baseman growing in the system. I could do 4 years on Shanuel. 4 years, 13 million? Well, that might be a bit too much even. 48.5 for 4 years. 49 for 4 years. 4 years, 50 million on Nolan Shanuel. That could be interesting. 51. 4 years, 51 million. Welcome back. All right, don't want to do too much else. Francisco Cortez. Birdsell, what does he want? 5.3 million. Yeah, nice knowing you. I find they rarely accept under the ask. Yeah, you're right. Brett Wisely probably walks. Landon Roop. He's a machine. This guy's crazy. He wants 1 year, 2.4, but the longer we go, the more he... Oh, so he's arbitration. Okay. Whoa. Roop, 1 year, 2.5. Yeah, you're a machine, buddy. I love you. Matsui, if we could hang on to him, that's cool. He's 33, though. 1 year, 7 million on Matsui. That might be tough. We'll have to wait and see on him. Tiedemann, Matsui, Francis, we'll see. If we need to free up money next year, it would come from probably Alejandro Kirk. That would be, whatever, 9.3 million. We'll see what else we could do. Nardi, he's worth it at 4.8, I think. All right, back to business with the trade deadline passing. 7-4 win against Tampa. Love it. Deadline signed draft picks. We signed them all. Ready to see them. Yes, 70-38 is our record. 15 away from the highest we've had through 5 years with still 3 months to go. And let's see, 2-1 win. Now 8 games up on the Red Sox and 18.5 games up on the Rays, who made some big trades at the deadline. And one more 8-1 win. Make that 19.5 games up. Now time, the big moment to view our draft picks. Johnny Evers, crossing our fingers. Yes! Finally! Johnny Evers, 94 potential. Might be low overall. Not even! 64 overall, 94 potential. We pick better at 30 than we do at 10. And even Theodore Young, Theodore Young with 90 potential. Nick Coley, 77, whatever. And Vincent Ha with the B potential. Mr. Milk, yes. Johnny Evers. Johnny Appleseed, let's go. Four-seam, curve, sinker, slider, screwball, yes. Amazing selection for us there. That was a great diamond in the rough find. The rest of the draft is okay. Young, well, yeah, A66, yeah, that's amazing too. Ha is okay, cool, 21B, 51. Coley is whatever, C68, he'll probably never be anything, but still. We should have had 5 picks, but there are our 4 picks. Now, here are some other guys. Let's scroll through the rest of the teams. 64 to start his career already, yeah. That's what I was talking about with the gap, but very strong draft. Yes. So we'll see. What else do we see around the league and some of the other guys we want to keep an eye on? Trent... Bobby Nomo. I thought about Bobby Nomo. He went to the Tigers. Big draft here by the Kansas City Royals. 3... These are B. 4 B-plus guys. 2 big ones here. Gomez Phelps. Whoa! Roger Gomez Phelps goes 3rd overall. A potential, 80 overall at 18 out of the draft. Not sure if I've ever seen that. 80 overall at 18 out of the draft for Roger Gomez Phelps. 3rd baseman to the Angels with 99 potential. Whoa. That is something. Yeah, we'll go check that out. Generational. That is bonk. How about this guy? Steven Yastrzemski to the Athletics. A79. So A80, 18, and A79, 18. A catcher with 99 potential there too. What a draft here. Just a strong class finally. A lot of weak classes as of late. Xavier Bauer, yeah, he was a bum, it looks like. Good. Who else did we want to look at? Who else do we see? Some rough misses from a few teams. Percy Rubel, I wanted to draft him. He went just a little bit earlier. Who else are we seeing? Tough draft there. Yeah, on the Marlins. Yeah, we'll go to the Marlins. Emilio Vesperis, A65-21. Okay, 98 potential, but still harder to hit. Who else do we see? Not that tough from the Rockies, actually. Dodgers, eesh, their first 3 picks are all big whiffs. 3 straight D potential guys. Oh my goodness, that's ugly. That's the worst draft I think I've ever seen for the Dodgers. Derek Coppola, this guy. Jerome McGill. Did I already pass the Marlins? I must have already passed the Marlins, eh? Big draft for the Red Sox. Boyd, yeah, we wanted Boyd Hyde. Ends up having 86 potential. Henry Walls. Yeesh. Good draft for the Red Sox, which we don't like to see. One good guy, I was thinking about drafting him. Oh, he's good out of the draft for the Yankees. Yeah, so where were the Marlins? I was sleeping. Yeah, I passed them. Marlins, here they are. Herbert McCall, there he was. I went straight through him. Herbert McCall, A potential, 70, but 22. Okay. Ks per 9 are low, but the velocity and the stamina are super high. 4-seam and 2-seam at 96 out of the draft. But Ks per 9 are super low. Clutch is low. All right, so yeah, I'm very happy with those selections. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Lance Harris hot in AA. Lewis Bradbury hot there. John Jackson hot. Good. Very nice. How have things been here in this lineup? Sorry. So Bohm's still there. 310, 301 for Riley Green. Crawford 268. Freeland 270. Kirk 281. Do we get Rushman back in this lineup batting 272? Probably, huh? Kirk up to an 80 overall. Where does Picture go? What? His picture disappeared. Do we get Rushman back in? Probably should now that he's gotten back up to speed. Varsho 226 is killing me. Namala 222. Okay, so Bo back in full time. He's hot. Crawford can stay there, but I'm going to swap him with... At least with Varsho. Doyle's got to come in. Doyle's been too good. Doyle in, Bichette in, Rushman in. Bone batting 259. I wonder if we should take someone else. Yeah, Rushman's going to play more now. Crawford's still out against lefties. Varsho can stay in against lefties. Doyle's in here. Yeah. Rushman's in against lefties, of course. 95 contact and everything. Okay, Rushman's going to play more. We'll do it like that. Okay, let's keep on simulating. Here against the Padres. 7-3 win, 5-2 loss. Down by 1, we lose 8-7. Athletics, 2-0 loss, 5-0 win, 4-2 win. We're 75 and 41. 7.5 games up on the Red Sox. Here we go against Texans, the Rangers, what am I saying? Texas Rangers, 6-0 win, 5-0 win, 5-4 loss. Keep them active. 12-3 win, 6-3 win. Looking for win number 80, and there it is, 4-3 win. We are 80 and 42. And now 6.5 games up in the Red Sox. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games, though. Whoosh. Against Arizona, let's do it. Harvey Ward, inflamed nerve. Keep him active. 4-3 loss, 2-1 loss, and 5-4 loss. We lose 3 in a row. Texans, I was like, I know we were losing for Data's Madden series. So yeah, these guys are looking better. Birdsell's barely pitched all year. That's ridiculous. I don't know why they don't let him pitch. Matsui, Ward, Clase. Clase, 41 saves, matching his high from last year. Okay. Couple games here against Tampa Bay. 13-12 loss. Oh, that's a brutal one. 13-12 loss. 3-1 win, thank goodness. Broken nail for Peter Pena. 4.5 games up in the Red Sox. Here we go against the Cubs. 7-4 loss, 6-2 win, good. 8-2 loss. Now offense is drawing up. 7-5 win, 11-5 win, 1-0 win, good. 85 and 48. We are now we've tied what we've done. Was Clase an All-Star? Yes, he was. We've now tied the most wins we've had in a franchise with the Blue Jays so far, with still a lot of games left to go, which is great. Just 3.5 games up on the Red Sox. Atlanta, 15-3 win. Yes, that's what we're waiting for. Now, here we are in September. Who are we calling up? Von Costa has been incredible. But in AAA, what's the record in AAA? Why does it not show the team? Hey, we're 62 and 68. Okay. So I don't mind calling people up then. Von Costa is going to get called up, but then it uses an option, no? 3 out of 3 minor league options used? So how are we going to cut him from the playoff roster after, right? Are we able to cut him from the playoff roster? I don't know. That's why I don't want to risk then. Hey. Francisco Cortez, maybe it's his chance to come up now. 2 out of 3 options used. It's these options. Always the options. If they get cut from the playoff roster, is it using an option? Lane Gonzalez has had great growth this year. Look at that. Zeke Logan, good for you. Arthur Beck, good growth. John Jackson, yeah, 4th round pick in 2026, looking good. You should keep him for the playoffs, Von Costa. If we keep him, who do we cut? Maybe Birdsell? Maybe. Okay. Costa up. He'll be staying in the MLB next year anyways. And Cortez, I hope it doesn't use an option. Here we go. Francisco Cortez getting a chance here. He's appeared in 6 games over the last 2 years with 4 hits and 20 at-bats. If he wants to make a chance and make an impression to try and stick next year, this is the moment. Here we go. September baseball. Starting off here at Atlanta. Top of the 9th. Here's a chance. And we lose 3-2. Auto fix rotation. Blah, blah, blah. 2-1 win. 2-0 loss. 7-1 win. 1-0 win. 3-2 win. Scooball with a 4-0 win. There you go. 7-6 loss. 9-2 win. We're 92 and 51. According to the forums, it doesn't burn an option, but that's from 2021. Okay, hopefully it won't then. We're only 2 games up on the Red Sox with how good we've been playing. With how well we've been playing. Wow. The Dodgers are already in. 93 and 51. All right, we should clinch with a win here, I would think. Up 9-3. There you go. 10-3 win. Did we clinch a spot there? Yes. Clinching a playoff spot. We are in, ladies and gentlemen. Now, can we hit 100 victories? Let's see. There we go. 14-2 win. 10-2 win. Wow. So we destroy Cleveland, outscoring them 34-7 over 3 games. Wow. 7-6 loss, 4-1 win, 8-2 win. Auto. All right, 4 games up on the Red Sox now. 97 and 52. Big series against Baltimore. 7-2 win, 14-2 loss. 11-6 win, 99 and 53. Here we go. Looking for win number 100. We're ranked first in the league. Looking for win number 100. Against the 70 and 82 Orioles at Rogers Center. If you look up... hold on. When's the last time the Blue Jays had 100 wins? Never, right? The Blue Jays' winningest season was 99 in 1985. So he tied the franchise record. And now here we are trying to make franchise history with the 100th win. Bowden Francis on the mound. And we'll keep the rest of the lineup like this. Cortez, yeah, I don't care. Skip all. Doyle... Oh! Brenton Doyle has an undisclosed family issue to attend to and will not be available for today's game. Wow! Good on you, San Diego Studios. I've never had that message pop up before. Brenton Doyle, family issue. He's out. So that's going to mean that... Where is he? He was batting what? Where is he? Or did the game already put Varsho in? That's probably what it was. The game probably put Varsho already. Okay, how about that? Let's play ball. Okay, Volpe leading off. There you go. 2-run inning for us to start things. Very nice. Third inning, 2 runs again. Fourth inning, 2 runs allowed. Fifth inning, Francis getting tired. 2 more runs for us. We're up 6-2. Single, strikeout, fly out. Nice. Bottom of the 6th. Freeland flies out. Varsho grounds out. Bohm solo home run. How do you do? Shanuel singles. Vladdy singles. Let's go Rushman. Runner thrown out. Too bad. Give poor Shanuel a DH day. His energy is drained. I know. Maybe I'll pinch hit for him here. Basalo single. Francis getting tired. Fielder's choice. Double play. Makes it out of the inning. That's going to be it for Francis.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Pitching change. Fly out. Crawford strikeout. Rushman 3 for 3 in the day, by the way. Green walks. Freeland walks. Dalton Varsho. RBI single from him. Bohm with a 2 RBI double. And Shanuel, let's go pitching change now. Single for him. I had to keep him going after the little streak there. Hunter Harvey. What a legend. Vladdy fielder's choice. All right, 10-2. Francis, let's give a chance. Let's see some innings. I want to see Birdsell, but I also want to see Von Costa.
Now pitching for
Von Costa, he's been pitching.
Number
Ground
26.
out, solo home run. Cool, you're a bum.
Costa.
Ground out. And, okay, one more. Strikeout. Good. Adley Rushman, you're 3 for 3. He flies out. Bichette, let's give a chance to Namal at end the season. 81 overall now. He walks. Nice. Crawford double play. All right, we'll end it off with Birdsell. Let's give him another inning. 11 innings on the year. What a joke.
53.
Holiday walks. Back-to-back walks. 3 consecutive walks from Birdsell. Are you serious? 3 consecutive walks. Then a sack bunt in. Sack fly. And a fly out to win. So we allow 2 runs. But hey, win number 100. The Blue Jays win their 100th game for the first time in franchise history. Bo Bichette player of the game. And the Jays are 153 with still, 9 games to go. What a moment in this franchise mode. 1-0 loss. Back-to-back 1-0 losses against the Yankees, then an 8-4 win. AAA didn't make the postseason, neither did AA. All right. 101-55, 4 games up on the Red Sox in a 3-game series against them now. Here we go. Game 1, up 2-1 late. We hang on for the 3-1 victory. Game 2, up 6-4 late. We hang on for a 6-5 victory. And now last game, we can sim through it. Up 9-3, we win 10-3. 3 wins against the Red Sox to end the year. That's huge. We sweep those, and now we're going to end definitely atop the AL East. Baltimore, last few games, Rushman, strained tricep, all right. Keep him active. 6-3 win. Screwball looking for the complete game shutout, and he doesn't get it. We lose 6-4? What? Hold on. Only the box score we can look at? Yeah. Oh my goodness. So who blew up here? It was Clase who blew up. Yeah, Screwball should have been. They should have left him in for the complete game. What a joke. So 6-4 loss, and we end the season. Let's go see the last game of the year. See if we can end with 106 to set a new franchise record. Try to make that go further and further. Shaniel can take a day off now, getting ready for the playoffs. Nardi did too? Yeah, you're right. Alright, Barrios on the mound, or do we let him rest? Let's let him rest. I want to see a game from Von Costa. Let's give him a start. Let's get... Yeah, Shaniel actually is coming out. He's going to come out. He's tired enough. He's coming out for Francisco Cortez. Let's see him. DHing. Green is tired. Let's put... Wisely can play that. That's why we went out and acquired him. And Namala can play third base. There you go. Throws a little tired, but no one else can really play. Let's have him go down there. All right, play ball. Here we go. Last game of the year. 3 runs for the Orioles right away. Von Costa, man. We've been wanting to grow Von Costa for a long time. He blows every opportunity that he gets. I don't know what to tell you. But it's not done yet. Let's go, Von. Let's go, Von. So he's tired now. 7.82 for data 7.82 ERA. He allows 6 hits, 5 runs on 6 hits through 4 innings. Now we go to Birdsell. Let's see what he can do. There we go. 4 runs for us to put us back up 6-5. Fly out, strike out, pinch hitter, ground out. 9th inning now. Here we go. Francisco Cortez 1 for... And Namala 3 for 5. Cortez 1 for 3. Okay. And Wisely even 2 for 4. Cortez strikes out. Vlad flies out. And Kirk... I want to love Costa, but this is rough. I hear you. Kirk walks for Bo Bichette to fly out. All right. Let's close it out one last time. Emmanuel Clase.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Here we go. Emmanuel Clase for one more save. Looking for save number 50. For the first time in a single season. Save number 50. Here we go. Leadoff double. Love it. Jones, and he blows it. Awesome. Single, and that's it. And we lose. Thank you, Clase. You absolute embarrassment. And Clase blows another one. No, it's nothing. No stakes, no nothing. We'll just call it a day. All right, so we end the year 105 and 57. We will play the winner of the Red Sox and the White Sox. Wow, match of the Sox. Sox Bowl. And we have to face potentially the 90-win Red Sox. 90-some-win Red Sox. The 100-win Red Sox might face us in the ALDS. That is ridiculous. Guarantee we're facing the Sox. So we end with the most wins in the MLB at 105. Mighty Joe, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. What was that? Tell me about it. What a joke. All right, let's look at the numbers to end off the year now. Did the game do anything silly? Yeah, the game played around with our people here. Let's see who they called up for some reason. Yeah, Vince O'Leary. That makes sense. I want him on the playoff roster, right? Hold on. AAA. So, Birdsell. Get him in there. And that might be it. That might be it. Okay. O'Leary. Goodbye. Nardi, Birdsell, Ward, Roop, Kirk, Matsui, Knack, Namala, Barrios. Von Costa. I don't really want to keep you up here. So I'm not going to. But who's not... It's Wisely. Yes, thank you. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Back to normal. All right, so now we'll look at the stats before we look at the standings. So we ended up first ranked, first in contact, second in pitching, fifth in defense, ninth in power, 28th in speed. Stats for our players. Vlad appeared in all 162 games. There you go. Shaniel, 158. We give him a little bit of rest when we could. 112 runs. What's wrong with me? 112 runs from Nolan Shaniel. I'm glad we got him signed on. 12.8 for 4 more years. This guy's been a crazy find for us. Crazy find from the Angels. Bat 293 this year with 33 home runs. 33 home runs. Career high of 19 shattered. I love this guy. Vladdy had 110 runs, Green 96, 200 hits from Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the $33.3 million man. These are the performances that we want to see from him. Batting above 300 for the first time in the last 3 years. Yes, Vladdy, yes. Nolan Schanuel, 190 hits. 38 home runs from Riley Green. What a pickup for him from in free agency. 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons batting 290 plus. And a career high in home runs at 38. Yes. Up to a 91 overall now. Schanuel 33, Vlad 32, 3 players with 30-plus home runs. Freeland had 28 after his 18 home run rookie season. 28 home runs this year, batting 274. Bohm with 25 home runs. He hit 20 last year. Varsho 18 after having 37 last season. He appeared in way less games, yes, bat 235. Okay, Varsho, Bichette 16. Crawford just 13. He's not a home run guy, I get it. Bat 260 this year, up to an 85 overall. Adley Rutschman, yeah, 12 home runs, same as last year. Less appearances even. But we know that he's our guy. Kirk will be gone next year if we have to free up money. RBI, 109 from Green, 102 from Vlad. 28 stolen bases from Crawford, 15 from Bohm. Batting average, Vladdy 309. Bichette bat 300. His best batting year with us in the franchise mode so far. Bat 300, playing only 120 games. 132 hits, 16 home runs, 63 RBI. Fantastic. Up to an 89 overall now. That's why we signed him when we did. Schanuel 293, Green 291. Who was the worst here? Namala 232. I get it. 64 games though. That's nice for a sophomore year. Up to an 82 overall. Hopefully he can get some more playing time. Wisely, nothing crazy. What did he do as a Blue Jay? Recent games. Yeah, he had some 2 for 4, 2 for 4 with 2 runs, 2 for 3. Why not? 35. On base percentage, Vlad 390, Green 389, Bichette 385, Schanuel 369. Slugging, Green 582, Vlad 529, Schanuel 502. So 3 players with a slugging percentage above 500. OPS, Green 971, excuse me. So 2 players above 900. Woo! Schanuel 870. Walks, Vlad walked a lot at 85. Strikeouts, Green 140. Makes sense when you're always there so often, though. Let's see. Caught stealing 9 times for Bo. Assists, Freeland 373. Errors, let's see it. Schanuel 14 errors. Oh my goodness. Freeland 12, Bichette 10. Yeah, that is not pretty. But wins above replacement. Green 7.2 WAR. Bohm 4.6. Schanuel 4.3. Same as Vlad. Crawford 4.1. Awesome. No negatives either, which is great to see. Pitchers now. Here we go. Starting with our starting pitchers. Skubal went 7. Actually, Skubal, Barrios, and Knack all go 17-7. Wow. That's crazy. Barrios career high? Career high in wins at 17. Yeah, I love that Riley Green pickup. Landon Knack, 17 wins there as well. Career high, of course, obviously. That's crazy stuff. I love Landon Knack. Still an 81 overall, though. What position would you play if you were playing baseball? I don't know. I feel like I'm not that great. Like, if I'm speaking super honestly, I think I'm athletic, but I don't think I'm that great. I'm very fast, but I'm not great at throwing. Like, I could be, like, I have the dexterity and the agility to be shortstop. Like, I'm a libero. I played libero in volleyball. Like, I could do shortstop, but I don't feel like I could throw, like, right on the pin to first, you know? So, I don't know, maybe in the outfield because I'm really fast. But again, you have to throw from the outfield to home. I don't know, that'll be tough. But then first base, it feels like it'd be wasting what I'm good at doing. I don't know. Anyways, Landon Knack, incredible season. First full year of being in the rotation, pitching 180 innings. Bowden Francis, 3.08 ERA. The best season of his career in a full year. So we'll have to see what we do with Bowden Francis. It's going to be a tough one. He was very impressive. Ricky Tiedemann up to an 84 overall. Getting better now in his 3rd season. Awesome to see from him. Savage wasn't great. But he's up to an 85 overall. So I don't know what to say. Brandon Birdsell, I don't know why. The game didn't make him pitch, really. What are you going to do? So ERA, yes. Tiedemann, 2.91 was the best on the team. Whip of 1.03 goes to Francis. 19 quality starts. Barrios led the team there. Wow. 2 complete games from Barrios and 1 complete game shutout. Screwball with 1 complete game shutout. With that description, I'm getting a top-end defensive second baseman, but the arm isn't the strongest, which is why he's a second base over a shortstop. Maybe that would be it. Like, my arm, don't get me wrong, my arm is strong. I could probably throw far. I'm not sure about the accuracy. Like, on a, like, really, like, on a pin type of thing. Not saying that I'm going to throw to first and it goes to the crowd, but like, would I be really right on the money every time? That being said, I never played baseball on a team or anything, so who knows? Maybe I would do terribly at that and better at something else. What else do we see here? Wins above replacement, 3.6 from Screwball, 3.1 from Tiedemann. Wow. 0.0 for Birdsell, 0.7 for Yasavage. Okay. Ks per 9, 8.91 from Screwball. Walks per 9, Birdsell. Yeah, Tiedemann 3.3 though. Home runs per 9, 0.82 from Tiedemann. Now the relief pitchers, Drew Rasmussen, a very quiet year this year. A quiet 2.67 ERA. Look at his 4 years in Toronto, but his last 3 seasons. This guy's crazy. I love Drew Rasmussen. Matsui, I'm not sure exactly what his numbers were when he got... I think they got even better with us. Yeah, he barely allowed any runs. Yeah, in his last, like, 10 games, he allowed, like, 1 run. Yeah, Matsui looks really good. I like that pickup. Nardi, Roop, so 5 wins there. 33 saves from Matsui, but how many with us? I doubt any. 6 from Rasmussen, 1 from Nardi. The whips there, yes. And the wins above replacement. 1.9 from Nardi, really? Huh, look at that. 15 holds. Matsui 1.4, Rasmussen 1.2, Roop 0.5 up to an 80 overall now. 2.31 ERA on the year. And our closing pitchers, Clase with 3 losses, 49 saves, 7 blown, 1 hold, but 1.97 ERA. This was the guy who we acquired from Cleveland. Glad to see that from Emmanuel Clase. Harvey Ward, yeah, not horrible from the rookie. Playing his first full year. 80 overall now, the former second-round pick. 4.11 ERA. Yeah, how did the wins above replacement look here? I wonder. 0.9 from Clase, 0.6 from Ward. Okay, all right. Now, league leaders. Let's skip. Don't want to see. Skip. Don't want to see. All right. League leaders. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with the highest batting average in the AL. Like the 6th or 7th highest in the league. Ian Happ, Expos legend. Or Pirates legend, sorry. But highest in the AL, which seems to be much weaker than the NL. Bichette 3rd. Awesome. Batting average there. So hits, Vlad led the AL in hits and was 2nd in the MLB. Shanuel 2nd in the AL. At bats, doubles, triples, home runs. Riley Green 4th in the AL. Kai Ashton had 43. Who's this guy? First round pick in 2025. Wow. 43. 49 from Ohtani, of course. Alvarez is now on the Braves, making his $30.8 million. So there you go. RBI, Riley Green 3rd with 109. Ohtani had 144. Runs, Shanuel 2nd with 112. Stolen bases, no. Garcia. 89 stealing. Bases on balls, James Wood. Vlad is 4th there. On base percentage, Vlad 3rd in the AL with a 390 on base percentage. Slugging percentage, Riley Green led the AL and was 4th in the MLB in slugging percentage. OPS, Green at 971, 2nd in the AL. Wins, Barrios 2nd in the MLB. Barrios, Knack, and Screwball were all tied for 1st in the AL and 2nd in the MLB. That is crazy! Wow. Okay, losses, least amount of losses. Francis tied for the least amount of losses with Ryan Pepio. Saves, Jojo Romero gets 51. Clase ends 3rd with 49. What were the numbers on these guys? Yeah, so Clase I don't think is going to win reliever of the year, but some votes maybe. ERA, Tiedemann 5th at 2.91 ERA. Home runs allowed, Tiedemann 2nd least at 15. Shutouts, we said 1 complete game shutout from Screwball and Barrios, yes. Strikeouts, Screwball was 1st in the AL and 4th in the MLB. In strikeouts at 191. Led the AL, though. Complete games, we had 2 there from Barrios, yes. Tied for the MLB lead. Innings pitched. Screwball in 6th at 193. Walks allowed. Screwball the least amount. Screwball and Francis tied for the least amount of walks allowed in the MLB at 34. Whip Francis 1.03, second lowest in the league. So this guy's getting like Cy Young votes. He's going to want big money. Pitching War, Screwball in fourth at 3.6. Batting War, Riley Green in second. Tied for the AL lead at 7.2, actually. And there you go. Now finally the awards. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Don't look, don't look, don't look. All right, here we go. Most valuable player, the AL MVP is Ronald Acuna Jr. That's fine. Understandable. Cy Young, yay! Look at that! Screwball gets it. Okay. Tarek Screwball, not his best season at all, actually. ERA-wise, it's his worst season since 2021. But the win percentage was high. I don't know. 17 wins. 17-7. That doesn't... It's the strikeouts, I guess, as well. But hey, there you go. He wins his fourth Cy Young and his first as a Blue Jay. NL Cy Young going to Tarek Screwball. Okay, we'll take it. Batting title, yes, the NL batting title to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That is his second batting title, first since 2026. Very nice. Very, very nice for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Love that. Bo Bichette ends second runner-up also as well. That's crazy. The reliever of the year, Emmanuel Clase ends as first runner-up. McClanahan probably robbed, but no complaints, right? Clase first runner-up. Rookie of the year, none for us there. Hank Aaron Award goes to Riley Green. This is why we signed him. Riley Green with the Hank Aaron Award, hitting 38 home runs, 109 RBI. Oh, yes. Golden Gloves, let's see any of these. Gold Gloves. Gold Gloves, Alec Boehm, first runner-up at third base. Riley Green, first runner-up at left field. Justin Crawford, second runner-up in center field. Silver Sluggers now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., back-to-back years of Silver Slugger at DH. He could have won Reliever of the Year if he didn't blow that last one. Yeah, I hear you. Vlad gets another Silver Slugger now. That is his fifth Silver Slugger. At catcher, there's our good friend Harry Ford. First base, Shanuel, first runner-up for the Silver Slugger. Alex Freeland wins a Silver Slugger at second base. Rookie of the Year last year, Silver Slugger in his sophomore year. Yes! Third base, Boehm, second runner-up. Shortstop, outfield. Riley Green wins an outfield Silver Slugger. Yes. This is why we got him, everybody. This is why we got him. All-Star, Silver Slugger, Hank Aaron. But his streak of Gold Gloves is done. Postseason MVP, we'll see. It was Shanuel last year. Boehm for World Series MVP. And there you go. There are the awards. So that's about it. Who are the top prospects? Jesus Quinones. Those 280 overall guys are about to destroy that. Where's our top prospect? I don't mind not having all the top guys. John Jackson's our top guy, really? A lot of our guys have been called up at this point. Von Costa, 84 overall, and he's only ranked 32? All right, so let's see who our opponent in the ALDS will be, Boston or Chicago. Let's find out here. Next episode, we'll be starting off against the Boston Red Sox. Who else but Boston, as they beat Chicago in 2 games. Cleveland versus Seattle in the other ALDS. The Braves versus the Dodgers in one NLDS, and the other is Cincinnati versus the New York Mets. So the 105-win Jays against the 100-win Red Sox. Only 4 teams won 100 games or more, and 2 of them are facing off against each other in the division series. That is not right. But here we are. So let's see the Red Sox quickly before we end off the episode. Red Sox. So Nolan Jones, here he is, bat 298 on the year. Marcelo Mayer, Rafael Devers batting 429. Roman Anthony, Alex Bregman, Jake Berger, Christian Campbell. Good thing they didn't move him, batting 429. Rafaela and Langeliers, whatever you want to call him in English here. Cedric Mullins, Gabriel Moreno, Adolis Garcia, Willie Castro, and Luis Torrens, all on the bench. Then for the rotation, Brian Bello, Garrett Crochet, we know him very well. We faced the Red Sox, remember, in the ALCS last year, down 3-1, and we won in 7. McClanahan, 91. Langeliers, I want to say. Luis Garcia, Luis Perales, thank you though, Hobbsy. Whitlock, and their closer is Camilo Doval. Good year from him, 50 saves. Sheesh. All right, so there you have it. It's going to be a very, very difficult ALDS series. we would not face another team as difficult until the World Series, if it were to be facing off against like the Dodgers. But there you have it. So what a season it was, ladies and gentlemen. Leave any and all of your thoughts moving into the postseason down here in the YouTube comments or over in the Discord server. Link in the description. Leave a like if you haven't already. And of course, consider subscribing and becoming a channel member as War Master did this episode. A lot of perks available to you both here on the YouTube channel and in the Discord server. So consider doing so. Press join and see what those perks might be and if they interest you. And that about does it. Hit that bell to be notified when we go live. We'll have the Islanders coming your way, hopefully. Yes, Saturday will be the Islanders postseason, the playoffs. I got to try and pump these episodes out quickly. And then Saturday night, if all goes well, will be the postponed Tuesday Hockey Legacy Manager live stream with the Senators. So Saturday should be an upload in the afternoon and then a live stream at night. Have a good evening. Thank you. You as well, Oddman. Now watch you will lose to Boston. Right, exactly. But hopefully we won't, Jeremy. Cross those fingers. Thanks, everybody, for the love. Thanks for being here and enjoying the stream. What a historic season this was, of course. Now, can we go back-to-back in the World Series? We'll find out in the 2029 postseason next week. Thanks for being here, and looking forward to seeing you there.